Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in again. We're back with another our live stream. I'm just doing some playing around a little bit with some of the features on OBS, and looks like we're okay. Let's make sure we're talking. All right, looks like we're good. All right, we're on for good now for a little while at least. We got a lot to do tonight. Oh, I got to turn that sound down a little bit because I just turned it up and I don't want to hear that. I want to get that at about 5. Just want to hear enough in the background that it's there, but not enough that we're going to hear loud. Oh, let's do this first. Let's see. What does she have on her right now? Oh, she's got 2. Hopefully they're not champion. Yeah, they're both champion boosts. I'm not going to touch that mini boss until at least one of those champion boosts is gone. All right, let's get into the arena. So we are at 32 million points. I want to be at 40 million points before we're done here. And I don't think I've got any boosts left. No boost there. No boost there. So we're just going to go. Go, go, go. That's what we're going to do. And they're still offering us this stupid Sinister 6 arena, just in case somebody didn't finish it. Don't really care. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, slap. 1 slap. Just go to 1 slap. Slap. 1, 2, 3, 4, slap. And then special 1 is done. Okay. Well, that wasn't the greatest luck in the world, but it was a new 6-star. And each new 6-star is... let me get this done here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blam. 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 Okay. So each new 6-star... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can run them either 5 or 6 times, depending on when it is. If it's the Thursday to Sunday arena, we can run them 1 time on Thursday, twice on Friday, twice on Saturday, and then 1 more time on Sunday for 6 times. And so that is roughly going to be 6 times about 5, 30 plus 3, so about 390,000 points. 5 times is going to be about a little less than that, not too much. Let's see, 65, 30, 300, about 330,000 times points. So I mean, it's worth quite a bit. I mean, it's a little bit to 1 million points, and we do these in chunks of 1 million. So that's the way I look at it. Every new, and they gave me a choice of Awakening and Iron Package, and I'm not going to do that. I would rather have a new champ. I got a Groot, a champion, or an Iron Package. I don't like the RNG that was on that at all, but it is what it is, and we'll keep going. So we will have 30 Cavalier Nexus crystals by the end of the month to open up, and we'll see what we get out of that. But I can see some free-to-play players frustrations with that, because I just dropped $100, and what? How did he? I just dropped $100. Yeah, I'm unblockable. And I got a bunch of Cavalier Nexus crystals, which could get me, which are going to get me a new champ. I mean, the first one that I opened gave me a 5-star Nexus crystal. So it's going to give me probably at least 2 more 6-stars, I would say, out of the 30 that I'm going to get, because those things drop 6 stars pretty easily. I mean, mean, not super easily, but compared to some of the other Cavalier crystals, they do have a tendency to drop a lot. I mean, I think we got like 50 some. We got 50 some on when was that? Cyber Weekend, and I think I got like 4 or 5 6-stars out of there. So, so I think I'll get at least one, definitely, probably 2. I'm definitely gonna get 1, probably 2. So, and in addition, I got a bunch of Tier 2 Alpha. I got 3 Tier 5 Basics. So rank up materials that, free-to-play players have to play for, or they have to wait for offer events to do transactions. And then I got the ever-elusive... Let's see if this guy goes down. I got the ever-elusive some Tier 6 Basic, or some Tier 3 Alpha, and I took the Tier 3 Alpha because you need 4 of those. And I think I've got 1 Tier 6 and 1 Tier 4 put together right now. And I have not done any content to get any of that stuff. I have only gotten it through purchases and transactions. So, I mean, there is that. I am moving ahead off of transactions, and I will be pretty transparent about that. Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, we want to do that. So, but I can see free-to-play players' frustrations about that. And Kabam, in the end, Kabam need to make money. We want our updates every month. And we want our new champs and everything. That requires a lot of programming and man hours and things like that. And everybody needs to understand that. And I'm sure they've been hit by COVID just as much as everybody else has. So, people are probably out sick, and what staff they have left are scrambling to actually put the game together. I think that's a dimension of this game that a lot of people forget. They want to complain about glitches, and they want to complain that they're out to make money. They are a business, and businesses have one goal, and that goal is to make money. So, and people can decide not to play the game and not to spend money on it, and that's their choice. All right, so our goal for tonight is 40 million points. Should take us about an hour and a half. Here is my new rank 2 6-star. Just ranked her up today. And now I've got 3 new Tier 5 Basics and some Tier 2 Alpha. So I could take Miles Morales up if I wanted to. I am not sure that I'm going to do that yet. I was hoping I might go 1 more 6-star in, and then if I don't get somebody decent, then we'll go for him. Or I may wait. I may wait until we get a 5-star Awakening gem. Because that it will probably go towards Hercules. If it's the right one, of course. And I have a 5-star Hercules, but that's right now. That's probably one of the only 5-stars that I have that I'm actually going to be spending any rank up materials on. Because at this point, I don't think that they're worth it for my account. We're trying to get as many 6-stars up as we can. We're working our way through the variants right now, and we've started with the very first one. So that's the Ultron one, and oh, that is so annoying. It is so annoying. There is nothing pleasant about that at all. Nothing. So I am on Act... Is it Act 2? No, it's Chapter 2. Chapter 2. The last quest now. I just got the second quest out of 3. Oh, this guy's annoying. Did he just kill me? What? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I just got the second. I've done the whole... I've completed the whole thing. I haven't explored the whole thing, so that's what we're doing, is we're exploring it. So Chapter 2, Quest 2 is done 100%. Do I want to fight a Doom? Not really, but I guess we will. We can, Alright, we can hit him. He's gonna... Apocalypse is unawakened. He'll take some poison here a little bit. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, that's right. Gotcha, okay. Let's get him poisoned real fast. Got it, okay. He can't slough that off. So yeah, we're making our way slowly through those, the Ultron variant. And the rewards are not that great. The rewards way back when it first came out were awesome, but they're not so great now. But there is a 5-star Awakening gem in it, and I think it's a rank 4 to 5 or a rank 3 to 4 gem in there too for a 5-star. So that is pretty much the only way I'm going to rank up 5 stars from now on. Unless it's Hercules. That's the only one that I will... That is the only exception to the rule. Let's get this off here. Oh, we're at 33 million points already. That's great. I'm only missing 66,000 because we got Omega Red done. Alright, let's get a little bit of damage going here off of feedback. Ah! Oh, he hit me with energy. That was a mistake, dude. Alright, let's see if we can bait out a... Oh, come on. With the heavy, because heavy, that damage over time is where the damage is. Alright, never mind. When he's got those feedback charges on him, the damage over time debuff is where I think it's like plasma discharge or something. And then next Wednesday, all the side quest starts all over again. So my side quest stuff is done. And then the event quest for the month starts over again too. And the event quest, I'm 100% for everything except for the normal. And right now I'm trying to farm out... I'm trying to farm out 20% revives instead of doing normal. I don't really need the units that bad. I'm done with the... I'm done with the gifting event now. I'm just gonna wait for whatever rewards come out. I think I've got 120-some thousand points. All right, let's get it going here. special 3 time, and then he's gone. Wow, we're here already. So it looks like Spider-Man 2099 is in the basic crystal now, because I pulled him out of a Nexus 5-star. Or 5-star Nexus, whatever you want to call it. Got a Hulkbuster versus a Hulkbuster, okay. Oh, come on, that was a very... That didn't do anything. There we go, okay. Ooh, we can do, oh yeah. Yeah, the last variant I did, all the guys had cornered, which is just horrible. So if you use a damage over time debuff, then they start racking up power. Their power rate just goes through, just goes through the roof. And you can only use Tech and Mystic. So, not that many Tech and Mystic that don't do damage over time. Surprisingly. So I was using Dragon Man a lot, because he's got one little ability that does damage over time, and if you get him in the corner, then you can do a lot. And then some of the guys on some of the paths had Spite, which allows them to regenerate whenever they get damage over time, or debuff. So no Doom. And then the last guy has the last Ultron has the nano charge thing. So if you bring a robot in, which that is what Dragon Man is, you take a bunch of shock damage, which just sucks too. So all of it was not fun, but we got through it. Ruptures we can get on this guy. I gotta look and see what his awakened ability is. I'd love to get him awakened. That was parry too, dude. What? Oh, he's got that auto block. I so hate fighting him. Oh, come on. AI, use it. Thank you, Lord. I didn't want to trigger his power gain ability. And of course, he's all over in the variant too. So the variant has changed since it first came out because there's a bunch of champs they put in it that weren't in it when it first came out, which makes it even harder. And he's in one path that you have to do 3 times with a bunch of power gain stuff on top of his power gain. And you can't, because he's got Spite on him, you can't, he removes it. It's either Spite or Buffet. I think it's Spite. You can't... Let's look. Let's look. It is Ultron's Assault, Chapter 2, Drone Duel. Oh, I'm in a... Oh, we got to get through this. Okay. Never mind. I want to... Where are we at with this dumb thing now? Alright, let's get through this. I think I picked the 20% revive up already, or... Yeah, we're just getting through it to get done with it. I like using Hitmonkey in this because it's quick. It's 1 or 2 hits on every one of these guys. Normally I autoplay this, but I just want to get through it fast. We're not going to have enough. Nope, not doing that. Alright, back to arena. As soon as I get enough energy, I think we need 2, 4... I think we need 6 for that. So we'll play in long enough to get 6 energy, and then we'll go in. There's Miles. I got a conundrum. Got it, okay. Oh, yeah. more damage when he's invisible. Oh, 34 million. So right now I'm in safe territory to get in the top 1 to 5%, which is 5,000 5-star shards and 1,000 6-star shards. So I could comfortably quit here and be okay. This guy I can set on fire. But I don't need to. I don't want to fight him, so we won't. I do have Thor Ragnarok. I just don't like his damage output with basic attacks. I just can't bring myself to. And I'm not. I admit it. I'm not that good of a player to get him to 40 hits before he's any good. That's where you got to go. You got to get to 40 hits and a special 3 before he'll like turn on and be awesome. Because that damage is just pathetic. He didn't even stun him. What the heck? Oh my god, are we coming up on the end already? Wow. Alright, we'll have to switch over to 5 stars then. All of my 6 stars aren't ready yet. That's because this morning I did a mixed altogether, 5 and 6 stars. awfully quiet for a Saturday night. Everybody must be recovering from New Year's Eve. Not one. What was that? Not another one. Well, there's finally one. Didn't even need it. Ooh, I'm going to take degen damage. Yep. Well, there's a new guy I got, champion. Excellent. Not metal. I am rock. That's right, I can parry you. Good night, Irene. Yeah, these guys are all a little confused right now because I didn't do them all in order like I'm doing right now. That was nice. Got a lot of bleed. power gain mechanic somewhere. Quick. Need to get a little bit of Perrier in me. Let's get that going. And let's get this going. Just rock it away. Easy, easy. Easy peasy, good night, Irene. Alright, we're at 4 energy already. I got these 3 to do. Oh, yeah, they're starting to, I think they're starting to regenerate a bit. Ooh, that was sweet. Oh, go, 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 go. That was nice. About ready to put 5 more bleeds on him. Right, where are we at with who's coming up next? 32 seconds. 29 seconds. Oh, 6 minutes, okay. 6 minutes. That's 18 seconds. Okay. And then 18 minutes. I think Black Widow is a 20. Okay. These guys will all be coming up really soon. Alright, yes, we want to. Oh, yes, we want to do all that. Excellent. 36 million. Got 5, almost got 6. If we run out of 6 stars, we'll switch over to our 5 stars real quick because we got to do them too. Steal. Oh, man. Don't need to steal anything. Almost 36 million. Too, because I don't really want to take all that. I should just let him melt. Good. I don't want to take all that incinerate that he dishes out from his special one. Oh, look at that. 999,000. That's ridiculous. Got a little bit of time. We got a couple minutes for those guys. And, oh, we're at 6. Okay, let's go in here and get this done. Get it reset. Watch how fast Hit Monkey takes care of this guy. 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4 hits. Alright, let's see. Just want to go back in and look and see if we're going to get something out of this. All right, nothing there. Oh, there it is. Scarlet Witch. Got the 20%. All right, nothing there. Nothing there. Always go in here and look at every path because there can be two. I've gone in here and there have been two 20%. I've gone in here, there's a 20% and a full revive. I've gone in here and there's been two 20% revives and a full recharge. So always look through every path. So I can get out of here and it's not going to change that at all. So it's set to that right now and it won't reset until I go through the whole thing and beat the boss. So now we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And I want to show off, edit team, because we can only take in, so if we look here, view quest details, we can only take in tech or mystic. So these are pretty limited by who, all these have limitations on what you can take in. So we got to edit the team. And so unfortunately, the only tech or mystic that I have. So let's look at that. All right, Warlock. So Dragon Man doesn't really do damage over time, so he's okay. Doom damage over time, no good. Diablo damage over time, no good. Magic not damage over time, so she's okay. Warlock has a bunch of damage over time mechanics, no good. Nebula has a bunch of damage over time, no good. Ultron, no good. Longshot does damage over time, but it's instantaneous. But his special 2 does have an Incinerate. That is a damage over time. Sorcerer Supreme, no damage over time, so that should be okay. Ghost is no damage over time either. Mojo does. It's very circumstantial. Sentinel, damage, that he has damage over time. With his heavy and his special 2, so no. Hulkbuster, yes. Guillotine, damage over time, no. Tigra, I believe her ruptures are damage over time, so that's no good. Spider-Man is probably a good one to bring in. Black Widow is damage over time all day long. Vulture has a damage over time mechanic, so he might be okay. He's not fully into that. Morningstar is probably okay. You just need to get her ramped up. Rocket's just pure damage, so he's probably pretty good. Loki might be okay, I guess. War Machine, I think, has damage over time. Civil Warrior doesn't, so he might be okay. Punisher might be okay. Green Goblin is damage over time. Dr. Octopus probably is pretty good, too. He might be an answer to this one. The Hood is another one that might be an answer. Fisto's damage over time. Iron Man sucks. Iron Fist, maybe. And then who... I got a bunch of champs down here. So, I mean, it's... So let's save this and go in, and let me show you what these nodes are in this. Because this was just... It was very frustrating. But I got through it. I didn't have to spend too many units on revives. I had a bunch of 20% in here. Okay, so this right here... So this jabroni right here is stun immune, and he's got aggression fury. So every 2 seconds, he gains a fury that increases his attack by 50%. When struck, reset the timer, remove the fury passive. Okay, so that doesn't come very much, but you can't parry him because he's stun immune. And here it is, cornered. So whenever a damage over time debuff is applied to the defender, they gain 300% more power for the duration of that debuff. So they just start gaining power. And so you can't do any damage over time. So I used a lot of my Dragon Man. And then we go over here. They've got that. And they've got cornered. And if we go over here, they've got Arc Overload. So at the start of the fight, and then every 20 seconds, the defender triggers an Arc Overload, gaining an Armor Up buff, and a regeneration. That doesn't really come into effect too much, but they have Limber, so you can parry them, but you can't parry them too much. And then if he got cornered, and corner just sucks. And then if we come over here, so these guys all have Aggression Fury. And this guy's got Aggression Fury. And this guy's got Aggression. He's got crit, so he's pretty easy. And then these guys on this path over here have Masochism. That's what it was. So every 7 seconds, the next debuff triggered on this champion is immediately removed, and then they regenerate. So so you can't put a debuff on them, and they have cornered. So those things work together. And so there's Masochism here, Masochism there, and then this guy has Aspect of Evolution, which wasn't too bad, but they have Mystic Ward. So you can't nullify anything. And then their attack, armor, crit, resistance, block, penetration, combat power, and ability all go up whenever they get a bar of power. And I think these guys all have Masochism, yeah, and these guys all have Aspect of Evolution. So, I mean, it was just, and the Mystic Ward. It's just horrible. And the worst one was this guy right here. With the stun immunity, so you can't parry him, and then cornered, so you can't put damage over time on him. Now, the quest before this one was worse, I think. So this quest right here in Chapter 2. So these are all Chapter 2 is tech, and so here he is again, and now he's got Energize. So he's got a power gain mechanic anyway, and then he gets Energized. So increase the defender's combat power rate by 100%. Combat power rate is a power gain by landing hits or being attacked. And he's got Spite. There's Spite right there. While opponents have active buffs, this champion activates Power Flood out of Spite, granting 18 power per second. So you can't do any champs that have buffs on them. Doom actually works in this because cornered isn't here, so you can put damage over time. But every time you hit this guy, his power goes up, and if you have anybody that has buffs, his power goes up, and he has a power gain mechanic anyway. And then these guys all have Energize, and these guys all have Burden of Might. Opponent's power gain by striking or being struck by their opponent is reduced for each buff currently active on them. Again, it's an anti-buff. This whole one is an anti-buff. And then if we go this way, these guys have Fisticuffs. Neither champion can activate buffs or debuffs for the first 10 seconds. And, of course, they all have Spite. So if you have buffs, they gain power. And then Fisticuffs is this way. And then if you go this way, it's dulled. Crit chance is reduced by 50% for each buff active. Again, this whole thing is this whole quest is an anti-buff quest. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually quit out of there. So it's an anti-buff quest. Oh, did we not actually? Yeah. And then the second one, let's exit that, end quest. The second quest is an anti-damage over time or anti-debuff. And then this one, I've only done it once, so it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 paths to go. So if I go this, so I have to hit this guy, and he's got Breakthrough, which that's not that great of a node. So they get a little bit of an armor rating, and then you can tick it down. And then everybody has Energized. So they've got a power gain mechanic. So you have to be careful. I'd rather do a special one than anything. Now, Electro, which is just going to be horrible, and Electro's got Flare. The opponent gains 300% attack but takes 100% of their max health as direct damage over 60 seconds. Strength of the damage is affected by class relationships. So we got to come in and kill these guys fast. You gotta get somebody in here that can kill them fast. And unfortunately, it's tech and mystic, and there aren't a lot of, like, skill would be great to come in here because there's a lot of high crit chance, but it just doesn't work that way with these. So, but they can take damage over time, but you don't have a lot of time. That's the problem. So you're taking direct damage. So all these guys have flare. This is another one. This guy, they put a Korg in here with flare and energize. That is just horrid. And then this is another one that is just annoying as all get out, except he doesn't evade as much as the OG Spider-Man. So that I'm probably going to do that one because it's the most annoying. And then these guys all should have breakthrough. So this one shouldn't be so bad. These guys all have breakthrough. And so what does she have? She's got Bane 3. That doesn't look fun. Whichever champion lands the first hit will place a curse. Opposing champion which deals 2.5% of the current health. Whenever a champion with the curse strikes the other champion or if the curse has been the same champion for 10, it passes. Okay, so it's going to pass. And these guys all have breakthrough, and these guys should have Bane. So it looks like we're going to come up here. We're going to go to Magic, and then we're going to come up. To this guy, and we're just going to go straight forward. He doesn't have anything on him. He's got Energize, that's it. And then the boss has Spry. Each time the defender passively evades attack, a fatigue buff, gassed. Gas is horrible. While under effects of fatigue. Oh, and he's a science, so the science guy has an evade mechanic. Each time the defender passively evades an attack, a fatigue debuff is placed on the attacker, reducing their crit. If, while under the effects of fatigue, 10% of the attacker's power is drained every second. Additionally, they suffer 25% of the defender's attack as damage each time they land a hit. That's horrible. And then Energize, of course. Energize twice? No, that should just be once. That's not going to be fun. And what do these guys have on them? So if I go this way, then kinetic transfer, blocked attacks cause the defender to gain. That's not so bad. Kinetic transfer, just a bunch of power gain stuff, and then kinetic transfer. Aggression regeneration, empathic lock. All right. So none of it's fun. I think that's the least. That's why I'm doing that one first. Just trying to get it out of the way and get it done. All right, let's get through this. Look, all these 6 stars regenerated. That's great. While we were talking. Now we're over 36 million. trying a new thing. I'm trying to, every time I hit into their block, I'm going to hit them 2 or 3 times instead of just once. So I want to see what effect that has on the AI, and so far it's been working okay. Ends up, if they're cornered, they usually end up triggering a special, or they come out swinging and then they get parried. I didn't use those guys. Huh. That was from this morning. He's not a hero. I don't have much of a choice. Okay, well, we'll just deal with it. There we go. Lost everything. Pause it again. Why couldn't I have awoken any of these guys? Any of them? Instead of getting a champion and a iron package and a Groot. Horrible. Next, they did that on purpose. Did that perfectly. Normally I suck pretty bad at her. We got to get to 38 million with our 6 stars, and then we'll switch over to 5 stars. that either. Off a special one, that's nice. Let's see who else we got. Alright, we got, oh, looks like those are the last three. Okay. We might get it. I should have switched those guys around. That's okay. What? Took them out. Okay, good. I was doing really well with that, and then just, I can't get the first part of it. Oh, almost, okay. Just gotta wait. Almost, it was an early release. Variety. Wow, it's really quiet tonight. Ooh, just charged me. All right, there we go, 37. Now we just got to get to 38. it looked cool. That's what counts. It looked cool. Whoa! How much damage was that? It was like 13,000 damage. That was nasty. We're going to get 237 and a half. So pathetic. I'm so glad I didn't awaken him. It's so pathetic. Anybody else? I think that, yep, that's it. Okay. So we got about another 360,000 points. So we'll get really, really, really close. Doesn't last as long as everybody else's from suicides. I should have. Well, I triggered a special one anyway. close. It's going to be close just because of the new champ that I got. Uh-oh. There it goes. Okay. There we go. See, they popped right out. Popped right out and got parried. That works about, I'd say about 75% of the time that works. Either that or they use their special one. God, does his damage suck. No crits. None whatsoever at all. I think I had one crit that whole fight. Alright. 37,941 is what we are going to end up with after our 6 stars. So now we're going to use all of our 5 stars. I don't think I've got any boosts. Nope. For these guys, I don't. Oh, we don't want to do that. No, 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 no. There we go. We'll get aggressive with this guy because him as much as possible. Oh, she is not affected by that. That is bad. Not affected 100%. Shouldn't have charged. what is next? All right, what is next? Well, we got Spider Ham, Falcon, and my favorite Cosmic Ghost Rider. I would love to have a Cosmic Ghost Rider as a 6-star. That would be nice. But I don't think that's going to happen. Heavy. 2, 3, 4, light. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, he's gone. Okay, never mind. Special. God, I don't want to fight him, but we're going to use Nick Fury for him, so. And I don't want a heavy hit monkey. We're going to heavy with this one. Sucks from arena so bad. toying with the idea of turning my suicides off, but I'd have to look at my masteries to see where I would go. I did that once for about 4 months, and then I turned them back on. It was nice not having to worry about recoil, but my PI will drop massively. Ooh, that was sweet. And my damage that my champs will do, I won't be doing that 14 grand on the last hit of a heavy with Colossus. That'll go down to like a 10,000. But I can use all of my specials at will. I'll have to look at my masteries pretty carefully to see what I would want to do. I'm going to probably do a level of Mystic Dispersion. At least one, if not more. And if you're not familiar with that mastery, it's one that will give extra power to Mystic champs. But it's only good for Mystics, so... Don't charge her after her special one. Gotcha. Okay, that paused. Gotcha. Let's take a look at the masteries and see where are we at right now anyway. How many points we got? 38.5 million. Now that I've got some decent 6 stars, alright, let's take a look at this. Masteries. So if I turned off suicides, I would get 7 points back. And I think 2 of those are going to go here. So we'll ramp that up to 2. And then I can turn that off because I don't need that. So that would get me 3 more. So that gets me 7 because I turn recoil off. So that gets me 7. And then that gets me 3 more. So that gets me 10 more points. But I'm going to put 2 in this, so that gets me 8 more points. And then I will probably master that out. So that's 2 more, so that'll get me 6 more points. And then where is Mystic Dispersion at now? I think it is right here. So I'd have 6 more points, and Mystic Champs gain 2% power each time a buff is nullified or its duration expires. See, that's really, I don't know, that's really circumstantial. Because if you're going up against somebody who doesn't have any buffs, then it doesn't do anything. So I may not do that, but I may do Not that one, but this one right here. So when your champion inflicts stun debuffs, they also reduce enemies' regeneration rate by up to 10%, and power gain from attacking or being attacked by up to 10 for the duration of the stun. And this works with that works with the parry, because the parry inflicts a stun. So well-timed block reduces damage if contact is made by a basic attack. It inflicts a stun for 1 second. By up to 1 chance with perfect back. Okay, so... And then we've increased stun by an additional 1 point, so it goes 2.5 seconds. So, and then I may do this pacify. When your champion inflicts a stun debuff, they also reduce ability accuracy by 10%. So it doesn't actually put anything on. This is pretty worthless. Let's look and see any other defense that I might want. I don't really think so. Not necessarily that, but I may end up... There are a couple of things. I may end up wrapping that up. Or this. It's not really going to change the crit chance if I turn suicides off, because suicides add damage. And this adds damage. But I may end up increasing the severity just a bit. What's this one? Extended Fury, and I don't care about that. That's too circumstantial. What's this one here? Unfazed. When an enemy evades your champion have a 17% chance to stack critical damage. That's very circumstantial. There was one thing in here, so I had this on at one point. Inequity. Passively reduce enemies' attack by 2% for each debuff they are currently... Actually, I took one level of that, and it was to get 2 levels of Resonate. Physical contacts of your champions have a 16% chance to inflict a non-stacking weakness. That reduces enemy attack by 7%, and it goes up to 10% and a 17%. So I don't think it's worth it to get 2 levels of this, or 3 levels, but it is worth it to get 2. So if I turned off suicides, I would get 3. That's been said coming soon forever. So I'd get 10. So I put 2 there. That leave 8. I'd put 2 there. That would leave 6. I would put 1 here because I'd have to. That would get 5. What is this? Passively reduce enemies' attack by 2% for each debuff they are currently suffering from, up to a maximum of 36%. And then that would be 3 more, so then I'd have 2 more, and I would probably end up putting it into, not that. Probably crit severity. Although I don't think that's too much. I might actually put it in, I might actually do, instead of this, that, I may actually go full on with that and full on with that. We'll have to see how that works, because that looks like a couple of nice debuffs, and if debuffs hit, then they start... we'll have to play around with it and see what happens here. My PI right now is a what? It is 2,115,000, and my prestige is 11,253. Both of those will go down pretty massively. because these guys will not be 18,000s anymore. My guess is they'll be 15s or 16,000s, which is pretty bad. We'll have to play around with it and see. I don't know. The trade-off is I get rid of recoil and I'm able to use special 1s and special 2s in game content. The trade-off is I don't do as much damage. Well, we'll have to see. All right. Yes. But I may be able to make up for the damage on just rampant use of specials. Oh, I keep trying to hit him. And guys like Void are not real suicide friendly, but all of that extra stuff that stacks on them with debuffs would just be massive. And if opponents are running suicides, I guess we'll have to see. Rock stacks, he would have clobbered me. Well, I got enough units. We could probably play around with it for a day or two, and then come back. The only other issue is if I take those points out of suicides and then I add them onto other stuff, when I want to rearrange everything back. To turn suicides back on, I have to turn everything off, and that's going to cost a bunch of units, unfortunately. He'll bleed out before that. Ooh, that was nice. The other thing about turning suicides off is that's where signature ability, max sig ability comes into play. So it's important to have champs up in their sig levels because that actually adds to their damage more. It increases their PI enough to add to damage. is metal? He's not metal. I don't think... maybe he is. Maybe Stark Spidey is metal. I guess we're going to... Oh. We got a crash. He is metal. Too bad, so sad. 3 hits and you're done. So the other bad thing about turning suicides off is characters like Corvus don't heal when suicides are off. So he's immune. I got willpower turned on all the way, and he keeps the bleed debuff on. But he's immune to it as long as he's got glaive charges, and so it stays there, and it counts as a debuff for willpower, and willpower kicks in, and he didn't take any damage. He actually heals. So that's another not so good thing, because that won't happen anymore. Everybody's health will go down too. That's another bad thing. Do this then. Here's another bad thing about turning suicides off is he eats them, or a lot of times he eats them, and then he turns on his rage, so that won't happen anymore. Test our luck with just gonna have to do damage to him. His flame retardant suit won't work. Vulture against Ghost because he does armor breaks, and armor break stops her junk. All my robots are unaffected by suicides, but they their PI will go down because their damage goes down. On to take care of that. Jacob Showers, Alex Gutierrez, what's going on? Yes, we are grinding Arena just a bit, of course. I don't know why I just did that. He's not invisible yet. Yeah, still grinding Arena. That's what we do. I haven't looked to see how many battle chips I got. I haven't, gotta see if we can turn those in or not. We have... Oh, 32,000. Oh, wow. Not quite yet, but we're getting close. Yeah, I got 39 million points, so we're still going for the 40 million. We'll see if we can get the Namor. I already got a 5-star Namor, and he's already awakened. I just want to see if I can dupe him and get more SIGs on him. Dude, there you go. That should take him out because that's going to be a slow stun. Very good. I don't want 4 stars in here, so that's the Namor we're going to probably end up duping. Because I think he's going to go for about the same that Warlock did. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. There we go. Very good. That worked beautifully. What? Alright, that'll take care of it. This business over with. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about running suicides is the super annoying recoil. That is the most annoying thing in this whole game. Every time I pop a special, I'm going to take 5% damage. I hate that. So I flip them off every once in a while, and I'm getting ready to turn them off. I think I'm going to play around with that. We'll do this monthly event this month just to see how well it goes, and then I may switch them back on after that. yeah, I think if I turn suicides off, I'm gonna end up having to take a lot of these 5 stars and max them out. Unfortunately, too, that's something I don't want to do either. That was nice. I guess I have to stop my very aggressive play style too. We're almost done. So close. Oh yeah. Like seeing that. Low power. I got a power cord here. Plug in real quick. All right. There we go. Wow, I've sucked some juice out of the phone tonight. That's not working. Just do it this way then. Come on, dude. we're very close. We're definitely going to get 40 million. We've got it right after this. Oh, I do not want to do that. He's only at 4,000. Come on, dude. Give yourself poison. Nope, not gonna do it. Good. Went down from the poison. Come on. Gotcha. Ooh, he didn't go immortal. Oh, and we're 40 million. There we go. All right, well, I think that is it for tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in.